make one of those many drinks that are available to young people, coffee. We'd like to make ours from the whole bean and grind it up ourselves because it makes us feel like we're more in touch with our beans.
So are there some young people coming over? Is that the idea?
Well, they're not actually coming over because, of course, we're not allowed to have young people in our house because of, it's a court order, actually. And so put it in here, like that, then put your grinds in there.
Well, where's the booze?
There's no booze in this one.
Man, don't you understand the reason people tune into this show?
We're gonna add this. This is one of my favorite alcohol flavorings. This is called Frangelico.
Wow, it's clear though.
Well, it's kind of yellowish.
What are you doing here? You know, a lot of young people watch this television show, and here you are standing in front of them making, getting drunk. What kind of example are you trying to set for the next generation?
Well, now people have often asked me, my mom actually asked me oftentimes, whether I feel like I'm being a proper role model. And my answer is yes, I think I am. Because I'm having fun and I'm drinking.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Hello, and welcome to ROX.
This is an independently produced cable access television program here in Bloomington, Indiana.
Produced by us. I'm Jay and he's B.
Yes, he's the bartender and I'm the editor. And well, this week we're at the Indiana University Department of Psychology Mobile Research Laboratory because we have a psychologically in-depth, profound, philosophical, and scientific little show for you this week.
Yeah, and to kick it off, we thought we'd start with the most appropriate thing, which of course is a mixed drink. So we're gonna start off here mixing a drink. This is gonna be called a whiner because of course people of my generation, Generation X as they call it, are often referred to as whiners. Sherry cooking wine. You want to add about an ounce of that. The reason, of course, is because people of my generation whine a lot about their economic woes. They can't afford real booze, so they go over to Kroger and buy cooking wine. To symbolize the bitterness that is part of my generation, we'll add a couple of dashes of bitters to this. You know, grain alcohol to get you drunk fast, because that's usually the main purpose of drinking when you're a Generation X drinker type person. It's just to get drunk. It's not to actually enjoy what you're doing. Because, of course, we all know that we're so fucking bitter about our bottles falling on the floor that all we can do is just keep adding bitterness and more bitters to the drinks that we choose. Well, actually, it doesn't matter what this is. What's important is that it's something that you steal from your roommate, because, of course, that is also symbolic of a generation, you know, stealing from your roommates. Lack of morals. Lack of sense of self and things. People my age steal things and all of that because they're just bitter about everything. And so we'll add some more bitters to this. 3 or 4 dashes will be fun. Have a sip.
Savor
with that
the flavor.
bitter, awful look on your face. The whiner. Ew! Those baby boomers made this taste awful! So Christy Paxson, another Generation X icon, is gonna taste this.
No! Cable television should be a right, not a privilege!
Oh, God. Can you believe this? I mean, there's logos on everything that you look at.
Gah.
I mean, even my boob. No.
Yes.
Would you like to taste it?
Ugh, yuck, this drink sucks.
The whiner. It strikes all of us Generation Xers.
Well, actually, this show isn't about Generation X per se. No, this is actually our opportunity to slap some stupid label on the people who are even younger than us.
Yeah, Generation Y. Now, you may be wondering, well, why? How did we come up with that label? Well, you know, there are just some things that you just don't question, like the sequence of the alphabet, for example. And as we all know, Y comes after X, and we're X, and so these people must be Y.
Yeah, but rather than try to tell you about kids today, we thought we'd just, you know, hand the camcorder over to them and let them speak for themselves.
So check it out. Yes.
One for
Three?
each of us.
Oh, one for each of you. Yeah, so there's 11 people, and we're going to feed them all with a banana.
It's a banana.
Okay, now this right here is the name of our group. It's called Another Moon Soup. And we're an improv group from CeeLo, North Carolina. Oh, Jane! Jane, you The heart of improvisation is transformation.
This is undecent! This is undecent for mature audiences!
Oh,
shower! In the shower!
you figured out what this show is about already, haven't
I'm normal!
you?
I'm not normal. I'm weird. What makes me weird is that I'm normal. I am normal. I am weird.
This is our model student. I'm a banana. What about you? Oh, me too. Great, great, great. You know we can be banana friends.
This show is kind of like about alcohol, right?
Well, kind of.
I'm not 21.
Uh-huh.
I can't drink it, and I can't even probably legally mix drinks. Why am I on this show?
So what do you want to do?
I really haven't got any idea at all.
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. Want to have fun though, even if I don't have any money.
Yeah, I want to make money. I
Yeah.
want to make lots of money.
Oh, okay.
I won't be too greedy with it, I hope.
There are lots of things that get you money, at least, are not fun. I don't know if any fun things get you money though.
I'm not going to grow up. I'm Petra Pan. No.
So what do you want to do for a living?
I want to sell garbage.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I hear that there's a lot of money to be made in that.
Definitely.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Wow, so you're a young entrepreneur. Capitalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you believe in America, right?
Definitely.
What do your shoes say about you? What do your shoes say about you? About you? Yeah, what about your
She goes
shoes?
to Payless. That's what her shoes say.
They say that I like Chuck E. Cheese's.
Mine are Eddie Bauer shoes. And see, I can stand on them with my tippy toes.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, look. Wow.
And see, my shoes say, and my clothes say that I'm trying to be more alternative than I used to be because I'm changed a lot. See, I'm redesigning my shoes. This is more, now I'm super alternative and nobody else has ever done this before.
Wow. You're trendy and alternative, yet original and normal all at once.
Right.
So that was Another Moon Soup, a group of high school improv theater people from North Carolina. If you want to write to them and tell them what you thought of this video, I would encourage you to do so. They'd probably like the feedback. You should write to the address on the screen. You'll probably see that at the end of this episode as well. Now that we're kind of done with that, we thought that we'd come back here to the house and, well, deal with this. What's going on, Christy?
Well, this next portion that you will be seeing on ROX, this weekly television program, will be from a group of students that I had the privilege to teach. Yes, that's right. I had them sign up for a class in which they thought that they were going to actually, do something for this TV show, but really, I just got them in there because I wanted to sell t-shirts. I'm actually the one that came up with this whole concept, Generation Y. I'm gonna get rich, people. Keychains, bumper stickers, and t-shirts. I'm capitalizing on the disaffected youth, just like the baby boomers did to me.
Wow, there it is.
Generation Y. Wow, cool. Can I buy one? Oh, yeah.
Say yo or
Hey,
something.
hey, this can be like that MTV shopping channel that you see all the time
Yeah,
now.
the Beavis and Butthead thing, except
Call in
it's J and
now.
B.
Cool people wearing clothes that you can buy. Here we are. Call now. MTV. Now there's something, as everybody knows, today's youth's minds, they're totally shaped by MTV. There's these characters, see, on MTV, Beavis and Butthead, that, well, for some reason, Jay and I have been compared to them on more than one occasion. And it's kind of interesting. At the beginning of every one of their shows, they run this little thing that, kind of a warning, kind of like we have at the beginning of our show. J and B are not role models. Heck, they're not even real people, they're cartoons. And some of the things they do get you in trouble, so don't do them. But actually, you know, we can't say that because we're not cartoons. We are real people. Although some people, you know, watching the show might not realize that.
So this is kind of like MTV's Real World.
Speaking of real world, here's a little interesting version of the real world.
Listen,
But
you
I think
crappy bitch. I'm getting tired of you sitting there
Okay,
going,
I think you're talking, I'm on the phone, and if you really want to discuss something with me, wait till I'm done with
I don't
the phone,
care if you're
okay?
done. I am getting tired. I am tired of you talking.
Jonah, I feel like you're being a little too aggressive. And
I'm not being a little too. I'm being way too aggressive, and I'm enjoying it. Little crappy. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh my God, look at that.
Hi.
Oh my
Bitch
God.
is back.
Look okay?
Come on, man. Quit lying to us. We all know you're a fucking faggot.
Take drugs, man. I don't take drugs,
Of course
okay,
you don't.
man? What? No, I don't, man.
Well, at least I'm not like making drugs in the basement, okay?
I don't do drugs, man. I don't, man.
She was making drugs in the basement, okay?
God.
Mirabai, come on.
Oh shit.
What the hell are you doing in here?
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna be tripping hard. Fuck it. And you say I can't take drugs? I have to, 'cause life is so hard for me. Oh.
This is
Mirabai,
funny.
It's okay.
I'm enjoying
Okay.
this. I can't stand looking like these fucking wimps. I mean, I am the coolest guy in the world, and I am living with a stupid druggie who won't even admit it. I got that fucking faggot who won't even admit that he's gay.
I don't know why everyone thinks I'm gay. I'm really not. I can't help it. I like wearing these clothes. Everyone just keeps picking on me.
I can't believe the people here. They're so mean. I mean, like, oh my God, Mirabai, she's a druggie. Do you believe that? Like, in the basement. Oh my God. Ugh. And like Jonah, he is like the biggest oaf I have ever seen. He just like thinks he's the coolest, but he really isn't. He's like the dumbest person I have ever seen. He just goes around thinking, oh, I am the best. But he just makes me want to puke or something. The only person I like get along with is like that girl who sits on the couch all day. I don't even know her name. She doesn't even talk or anything. She just like sits there in front of the TV all day and just doesn't do anything. And like that's the only person I can like really talk to because she doesn't say anything at all. I just like want to leave here right away and like go to the mall or something. I need to go to the mall. I gotta get out of here.
We'd like to say thank you to Angela Wong for giving us some pure white 40. And you're supposed to mix this actually with some other stuff. We don't have the other stuff, so we're just going to use it straight up. Consider this a scientific experiment. God only knows what this is going to do to my hair, but we do these kind of experiments for you.
We're taking the color out of his hair.
What better place than the middle of the road?
So B, why are you doing this? What's the deal? Huh?
Yeah, why are you dyeing your hair?
Because I felt like it.
What better place than the middle of the road?
Because I felt like it.
What's going on?
I'm an observer.
Actually, we don't have the directions, so I'm thinking maybe 15 or 20 minutes, but I don't really know.
Wow, you look like a punk rocker.
How is your generation different from, not your parents' generation, but the generation after that, the X generation?
people just a little bit older than you guys.
Well, what's different between us and the X generation is they're already allowed to buy beer.
And the X generation are the people that buy us beer now.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Back in the house. I'm not going to sit in the middle of the intersection all goddamn day.
Dang.
Joe's going to mix me a drink.
Oh, well, I guess it's my job. This is going to be an appropriate drink, we thought. It's called a bleached blonde, and this is a drink that has all clear substances in it, which is appropriate also for this episode because, of course, you know, bleached, clear beers and clear this and that are a symbol of the 90s. People like cleanliness at all costs, even if it means that, that flavor or character are completely sacrificed. At least it's all clear and you can see through it. So the last ingredient here is, of course, the flavored sugar water, clear being the most important attribute.
Brand unimportant.
Yeah, because of course, you know, we here in Generation X are so cynical about brand names and brand placement that, that we avoid them at all costs, as you've seen. Gosh, I can almost taste my hair turning colors.
So I'm going to sample this clear beverage. You can see right through it. All clear ingredients. And this is supposedly a symbol of the 90s? Clarity? I don't think so. Kind of the opposite of clarity, really. Can we lose the focus for a moment? On this program, I'm afraid that you will not find clarity of thought, nor will you find crystal clear, colorless commentary, lack of character. I wanted to raise this clear, colorless drink as a toast to all things pungent, bitter, and disgusting. Long may they reign.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is that this may not make much sense. We're kind of slapping shit together as we do every week, and there's not a real kind of linear narrative going on. As a matter of fact, it's probably just a big fucking jumbled mess. But we just wanted to assure you that our hearts are in the right place and we care. And with that in mind, we thought it was very important to segue to this important piece of video.
Hello, I'm Mary Perkins with Channel 3 BCAT News. Today, I'm here in Bloomington, Indiana, a seemingly lovely little town here nestled in the rolling hills of southern Indiana. But ladies and gentlemen, I found something out that might make you sick. There's gang activity here. Nearly every single youth is in a gang. There are things going on here, people, that would make you shocked. And I've got the interview on it, and I'm going to show it to you right now.
You know, we got to stay together because we as girls, you know, we got to stick together. Too many people trying to front, too many people trying to step. So we got to throw down sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is, okay?
I'm here to tell you about two gangs that I interviewed. I went undercover and, well, golly, it was kind of fun, but it was very disturbing. These teens, they're just, I don't know, they're like monsters. But, well, anyway, there's two gangs in particular that I got to meet. One of them was the Dumb Hoes with Knives.
Being Dumb Hoes with Knives, our gang, you know, we got to stick together, you know what I'm saying? All right,
You know, we got to get each other's backs, you know?
You know,
like
people
if I
trying
was
to
in a
step up.
motherfucking fight and shit, you know?
Hey,
if
ho!
some motherfucking wannabe came up to me and was trying to talk shit, my girl right here, all my girls
got her
and
back,
shit,
you know
she
what
got
I'm
my
saying?
back, you know? That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, you know?
It's my girl Smokey. And we all know why she called Smokey, don't you know, girls?
But you know, everybody in Bloomington is in a gang.
You know?
You know, everybody. This is gang territory. This is the ghetto.
Everybody's in the ghetto. This is
Everybody.
the Bloomington ghetto. You know what I'm saying? The Bloomington's hard. This is not all of them, you know. I mean, we got the whole entire set, but you know.
We got to stick together, you know.
We just camera shy, aren't we? Hell yeah, motherfuckers. It's like no fear, cause my dumb hoe girl is here. You know what I'm saying?
One of the more notorious acts a gang can do is participate in a drive-by fruiting.
Oh, come on.
Shoot them down.
Gotta take them down.
Gotta take them down. You know what I'm saying, bro? gang.
Give me a motherfucking high five.
We gotta stick together.
You know what I'm saying?
We just went fruiting. We did a drive-by motherfucking fruiting. The 5-0 could come down here and search me if they want to. Cause you know, I ain't scared of the 5-0. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know? Shoot.
You know how
I got
it
my
is.
back.
Shit.
I got my back.
I'm fortunate enough to have my segment sponsored by Ruffles, the Ruffle potato chip that you can enjoy in nature.
Do you have information on gang activity that you'd like to see covered on this program? Then become a part of the ROX Gangbusters Task Force. Write to Ms. Perkins, care of ROX, at P.O. Box 3241, Bloomington, Indiana 47402, and help put an end to this heinous problem that is confronting the nation's youth.
What's going on, Jenny?
We're gonna rinse off Bee's hair and head now.
Oh, really? Is it time?
Yeah.
To see the color change?
Okay, bathtub or sink?
Bathtub, if you could get on your knees.
Yeah, B, get on your knees. That's the way we like you.
Servant.
Wow, look at that great color change. He's a blonde. Oh my God. It's like white.
It almost matches the towel.
Yeah.
Boy, we're talking some.
Serious change here.
Would you guys shut up? Don't you realize that I'm helpless here? Unable to know what's going on, and I hear you guys keep talking about the major change. But I can only assume, because you're the cynical, sarcastic, stupid Generation X people that you are, that there's been no change at all.
Well, why don't you take a look in the mirror? It's the effort that went into it that was what counts, right? So that was that, and this is this. It's time to mix another drink. We're gonna mix ourselves what we're referring to as a Shirley Temple Blackhead. Kind of a classic drink, but it has the special ROX twist to it, which I'm sure you can already premonish. Shirley Temple grew up. Shirley Temple, by the way, has like Sprite or 7-Up or some kind of clear soda, salt, or sugary beverage in it. And
with cherry on top.
Yeah, grenadine, cherry-flavored red stuff. So, as you can see, there you have your classic Shirley Temple. We could never mix a drink that doesn't have booze in it.
You're not supposed to put booze in Shirley Temple.
Well, you know, but she grew up and she became a lush, just like the rest of us. Wow. If I had been able to drink that when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't be here anymore. Yes, every once in a while we actually have some interaction with our viewers, and recently one of our viewers sent us a letter. A young viewer sent us a letter, that is, well, I think we should read that to you. Dear J and B, every Tuesday night I stay up in spite of my early waking time, and every Tuesday evening you make it worth my while. However, a dark cloud looms beneath your blue sky. No matter how happy your show makes me, the fact that I must be forced to go to a place I'd rather not saddens me. Even as your positive messages are shouted in my ear, the dull drone of ignorance and closed-mindedness finds its way into my skull. You see, I am a public high school student. Not just any public high school, mind you, but I am forced to go into the prison-esque hell which is called Edgewood. Every day, I have to put up with ignorant rednecks without doing anything that would jeopardize my oh-so-bright future. Knowing that Christy Paxson graduated from this hell, I was wondering if any of you would happen to have any words of hope to point in my direction. Another thing, what's with all this Generation X shit in the media? I've been told that I'm at the ass end of this fucked up label, and I was wondering what all this entails. So Ethan's asking, what's with all this Generation X shit? Well, we've already discussed that, and in his efforts to get some words of wisdom, we thought instead of us telling him what we think, we'd let him tell you what he thinks. So check it out.
Welcome to my world. I guess you would call me a Mac Daddy. Actually, right now we're getting ready to watch some J&B. One of my personal favorites, Studio 666 episode, is just one of my absolute favorites, and you know it's unstoppable. My love for it. I mean, J&B on the Rocks is always in focus because it's hip with the trendy Generation X alternative Nirvana spokesperson fucking Kurt dead blown ass away heroin Cobain cocaine Beck, loser, living, fuck up generation of ours.
Yeah.
Of which I am the ass in.
There should be a specific label for our age group.
It's disgusting, in fact. It's offensive. And if you're a Christian fundamentalist like myself, then, you know, you would be really pissed off and you just want to go out and crucify someone.
Oh, it hurts! God damn it!
Another thing, I was wondering if you could perhaps mention on ROX a program on BCAT, which my friends Frank and Kyle and I have been working on not so diligently for the past couple of months. Sincerely, Ethan Young, and he enclosed a picture that he drew in his art class here, and you can see that it's kind of like this, well, I think you get the point. My Coke.
So, yeah, that was a letter from Ethan. And Ethan and a couple of his friends actually contacted me and Christy, and we got together and ate pizza, and they were interested in how they could make their own television show. And we have a couple of those other people here tonight, actually. Frank and Kyle and a couple of their other friends there, I don't even know their names, but the point is that, as you can see, they've got Christy's camera because we let them borrow their camera. I even went into BCAT and taught them how to edit, and they made their own television show, which is called
Tube of Crap. Actually, we got into some trouble with our show.
Do tell.
Okay, there's this guy. His name's and we took this part of him walking up. He's a very arrogant person, and he walked up to the show and says, "This is the best thing you've ever seen." So
we'll insert that right now.
This is the best thing you've ever seen.
We took out his voice and we put, "My penis is small."
You didn't?
Yes, we did, and it was horrible. So my penis is small. They told us that it wasn't proper. We could be sued for slander, and well, this kid found out. We were gonna tell him anyway because we thought it was pretty funny, and we knew he wasn't gonna like it. But he found out, and he took a brick about yay wide, and you know, about like that, one of those big concrete bricks, and threw it through Kyle's windshield. And
through the windshield of his car?
Through the front windshield of his car.
Jesus Christ! Now,
hi. My penis is large, and I love ROX.
So I guess that brings us to the end of another episode, and we should say goodbye now. The credits are rolling. We're here at night in a parking lot.
And I've got pogo ball.
And he's got pogo ball. It's sordid. It's disgusting. It's worrisome. We also wanted to let you know, though,
Generation Y. Generation Y.
that if you're watching this,
Label us. Tag us.
if you're watching this in Bloomington, on Channel 3, and it's December 6th, and it's 1994, then you have a rare opportunity because this television show we've been talking about, Tube of Crap, is actually coming up next after this show is over. So if you want to stay tuned, you can actually see what these fine young men have wrought.
Yes, you must watch the show. I mean, it will change your life. It will make you so in tune with today's youth that it will surprise you.
Any final messages?
Yeah, I got one. Friday night is Zima night. Take care.
That was real funny.
But they're not.
And if you want to find out what that gasoline tank is for, you have to tune into ROX next week for our BCAT Christmas special.
So shall we burn stuff now?
Sure.
It's because instead of the hippies being punks in the 60s like they should have, they had to be hippies. It's stupid crap. Stupid, stupid, stupid.